Hello everyone, Muckluck Douglas Bartholomew Reginald Esquire IV here, and today I want to present to you some useful resources for new and returning players. Let's dive right into it with the Guildhall. Now I know many MMO players have a habit of playing it solo, I've been there myself, but being in a guild offers some amazing benefit, and there are both standard guilds where people socialize and run content together, and guilds that were made purely for the in-game benefits for you quiet types that sit in the backseat by the window. Additionally, I want to point out, in case you did not know, you can be a member of up to 5 guilds at one point. For you Norns, that's the number of fingers you started with on one of your hands. You can choose which guild you are representing, which means which one you are receiving benefits from at any given time. For example, you could join one guild you actually wanted to talk and socialize, and 4 more just to get the free stuff from if they are cool with that. On that note, I want to present our Guildhall. Introducing the Bone Zone. Okay, 1, just the name Bone Zone was already taken, and 2, my 7-year-old named it when he saw a giant skeleton in Subnautica. Don't make it weird, he just thinks bones are cool.
The Bone Zone? Yeah, we're going to the Bone Zone.
Now, the Bone Zone is located in an area that free-to-play players can access. We moved it there for that purpose. There are a few major benefits it can give. The first is the synthesizers. Each day, these resource nodes spit out a lot of free stuff, and if you are in multiple guild halls that are different levels, you can farm more than one. I currently farm 3 guild hall synthesizers at the beginning of every stream. It is also a very easy way to get obsidian, which you normally have to put more work into getting. The second major guild hall perk is the buffs. If you go to the bar in a guild hall, there is a bartender. Duh! And you can choose a buff. This buff is permanent until you come back and pick up a different one. The buff options include 20% higher chance of critical crafting, 10% faster map bonus at gain, 20% chance of getting rare or extra ingredients when gathering. I have this buff on all of my tunes that are parked at resource nodes, 10% more karma income, 10% more magic find, 10% more experience gain, 10% faster reward track rewards in PvP, 10% faster experience gain in World vs. World, and 10% faster reward track rewards in World vs. World. And again, these buffs are permanent until you come back and swap to a new one. Insanely helpful. Third guild hall perk, the scribing station. As mentioned in my possibly award-winning and probably not Emmy-nominated guide on crafting, the scribing skill requires a guild hall to level it. If you would like to mooch the benefits of my guild hall, just shoot me a mail or whisper me in-game asking for a guild invite and you're welcome to use it. My in-game name is muckluck.9082. A guild can hold up to 500 members. If we ever get near that, I'll swap out some inactive people, but right now we're nowhere near the limit, and anyone is welcome to join. Europe and NA players can be members of the same guilds. They just will not see one another in the guild hall. Next resource. Are you interested in learning to raid in Guild Wars 2? Raiding pits 10 players against bosses and is the fastest way to get endgame gear if you are willing to work together with some other folks and learn some endgame fight mechanics. If you would like to step into this content for the first time, I recommend going to snowcrows.com website and clicking on the raid training up here at the top. I'll have a link in the description. You can immediately see a list of discords to join which specialize in teaching raids to folks. They work with beginners often and are patient. Pick the Discord you want to try out. For example, we can see that Raid Academy is on NA, Crossroads Inn is on EU, etc., going down the page, and join the Discord. Most of these have a getting started type of channel with instructions to get going. If you need help, ask the members of that Discord in one of their open chat channels. Next resource. This one is for the bukas out there who want to learn World vs. World. As many of you know, I am on the Gate of Madness server, and World vs. World is server specific. One of the major World vs. World commanders on this server has said he welcomes any questions from aspiring World v. Worlders, and if you are on Gate of Madness, he can take you with his squad and show you the ropes. His contact info is altair.4639, also known as Ghost, the guild leader of Ascalon Commanders of Eternity. I'll have a copy of his information in the description. If you know of World v. World trainers on other servers that could help others, please add them to the comments. I do not have names for every single server at this time. Next resource. Hero Point Trains. Anyone who has ever done Heart of Thorns can tell you that the hero points there are quite challenging, and many classes can't solo them very well. Many groups will do what is called a hero point train, where they form a large group and follow a leader to every hero point back to back to back in Heart of Thorns. There's also a Path of Fire route. To get a new character, all of the hero points required to max out their elite specs in a single play session. One such hero point train leader is Harlequin Pet. She streams on Twitch and has given me the okay to plug her name. She also occasionally does fractals and raid training if you're interested. This is her info, and it is also in the description. The Contacts and Looking for Group tool. If you are new, you might have overlooked this. This tool is, obviously, a Looking for Group tool. Let me show you some popular ones. World Boss Trains. A world boss spawns every 15 minutes or less. You can join a train or a group that is doing nothing but world bosses back to back to back to reap the rewards of the bosses if you enjoy taking down giant monsters. A reminder that you could type /wiki space event timer in game to open the event timer's webpage to see what boss is spawning next. Link in description. Central Tyria Squads. Often there is a Reba group here. That is a group that is farming gold in the Silver Waste. No, not that kind of Reba. Reba in this case stands for Red, Indigo, Blue, Amber, which is 4 locations in the Silver Waste. The group will run between them in a circuit, doing event after event after event, and finally finishing in a meta event, after which a labyrinth with treasure chests opens below the Silver Waste. If you like doing something repetitive for gold farming, this is a very nice and popular way to get gold. Dragonfall. Another place where you can join a large squad and farm up gold doing back-to-back event chains is Dragonfall. This is Living World Season 4 and is another option that is very popular. In any zone that you have an interest in doing a meta event in, or an achievement, strikes, etc., the Looking for Group tool is an excellent resource. Know that it is there. The wiki page, so you want to gear a character. I'd like to make a video on gearing a character later on if I can, but for now, let me give you this link. This page is up to date for current content with many of the easiest ways to get endgame gear after reaching maximum level. It is very handy. The wiki command. Once again, remember that /wiki anything will bring up the wiki page for that thing. You can look up an NPC you're searching for, a quest, an achievement, an item, etc. Use this resource. And finally, me. I have many up-to-date guides on Guild Wars 2, all in the guides playlist on this channel to help you out. Additionally, you can talk to me live any evening after 9 p.m. Eastern over at Twitch. Leave me a message in the video comments, or you can mail me in Guild Wars 2 at muckluck.9082 if you wish. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe if you'd like to see more. A special thank you to my newest Patreon supporters who help fund these videos. Shout out to the number 7 and the letter of the day. More guides are on the way, and I'll talk to you all very soon.